Okay, Pavithri, we talk a lot, especially since the Life Forward thing has started. We talk a lot about kindness versus niceness. Are the two the same?
Nope, not even close.
Okay, so what's the difference?
Nice is transactional, right? Nice is when you see somebody drop something on the ground, you pick it up, you hand it to them. It doesn't take any thought.
Okay.
Kindness is, there's an emotion behind it. You do it because you want to, or there is a compelling reason to.
Okay.
You don't expect something in return.
Okay.
Nice is what you do when other people are watching and you want them to have a positive opinion of you.
I like
Kindness is what you do when nobody's watching because it's the right thing to do.
I like that. So can I share with you my
Yeah,
thoughts as
absolutely.
far as that goes?
Please.
So I think there's two major differences between nice and kind, because they get used interchangeably. They are not the same thing. Nice is easy.
Yeah.
Kindness takes, as you said, effort, but it also takes skill.
Yeah.
I also believe that being nice is rooted in self-centeredness, meaning I want you to like me.
Yeah.
It's about me.
Mm-hmm.
Kindness,
Selfish.
Very selfish. But it's masquerading as selflessness, whereas kindness is at its root selfless. So what, to me, the difference is, if I want to be nice, I don't care what your situation or how you treat me. I'm going to be nice because I want you or other people to like me and think highly of me. Kindness means I'm looking out for your interest on a given topic or just in general, but I'm also looking out for my own. So one of the things I talk about is when you're being kind, when I'm being kind or trying to be kind, I'm going to hold myself to a pretty high standard, which I try to in all interactions and all relationships in my life. Nobody ever complains when I'm holding myself to a high standard. But if I'm being kind, I'm holding you to the very same standard I'm holding myself.
Right.
Then all of a sudden things have a chance of deteriorating.
Yeah.
So in other words, I see this happen all the time. Person A shows person B disrespect. Person B tries to correct that by, for lack of a better term, kissing ass person A. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, that's where I get in trouble because I don't kiss anybody's ass.
Being kind means if I get disrespected, I'm going to gently move you back to where you need to be. And I'm not talking about you in general, but yeah,
right,
it does
I
come
know.
into play.
Yes. And
but-
guide you and give you direction and be a mentor.
Assert boundaries.
Yep.
And say, no, you're not going to cross that line. I don't talk to you that way, or I don't do that with you. You're not going to be okay doing it with me. There's an entire skill set to doing that, to being kind and being kind.
Absolutely.
Correctly.
And the other thing about kindness is you don't expect something in return.
We'll compare that to being nice.
You're doing it because you want something back, right? You're doing it because you want somebody watching you to think you're this nice person, or the person you're picking something up for to think you're this great individual. Kindness is that person who don't know you, may not have a good relationship with you, have never met you, sees you in need and does it because it's the right thing to do and doesn't expect anything in return.
And doesn't care what you think of them in return.
Exactly. It's the, I say this tongue-in-cheek for a minute, but it's true in a lot of cases. Do you know why 99% of the time high rewards in crime cases don't necessarily go towards solving crimes?
Why is that?
Because every time Dick and Harry comes out of the woodwork with useless tips to try and get that reward,
Right.
versus those people who are truly trying to help, giving good tips. So our resources are spent on these nice tips versus the kind, real ones.
Good analogy. Yeah, the kindness, they're simply trying to solve the problem, not looking to get something out.
Yeah.
So
The best way to know the difference is when somebody refuses to give their name and information to get the reward.
ooh, I like that.
Because they
So-
don't care about the rewards.
Big difference between being nice and being kind. The two get used too often interchangeably, and they don't mean the same.
No, not even close.
Thank you,
Cool.
V3.
Thank you, Mark.
Be more kind.